Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Beer Bros. I brought you here today to your house to my theme. My theme is you said I'm nervous. Okay, all right. So the theme today is. You want to know what the theme is?
No.
Okay, well we'll just get to drinking some beer. No, the theme today is around the world. All right, so are you ready to go around the world in 3 beers?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So the first one I'm going to be, we have, for my heritage, we're going to have German beer here. We have Franziskaner Weissbier. Franziskaner Weissbier.
So a wheat beer.
Yes, because as we learned recently, Weiss, or Weizen, and both of those mean wheat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a glass, please, sir? Is a Weiss beer not? Is it really a wheat beer?
Weiss.
I thought Weizen.
Half a Weizen.
Oh, well, Weiss and Weizen are similar words, just different conjugations of it. Something like that. Okay, anyway. So we have a Weiss beer here.
With yeast in the bottom.
That just builds character. Okay, why don't we give a smell test? All right, and a clinky.
Does smell rather wheaty.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of like all the Weiss, reminds me of a Hefeweizen. So. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a more attacking on the texture, yet still being smooth.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. It's kind of like it's a little bit lighter than I was expecting with the Weiss beer, the wheat beer, but it's still smooth and went down nicely, and still had it, but the bubbles were there, and I don't know. What does that remind you of? I'm trying to think of is it kind of like a champagne / beer put together?
No, the champagne of beers is something else.
You know what I mean, though, right? I mean, like the texture, the attacking notes. Man, but it's a fantastic beer. It's kind of feels like it's. I should be doing it with my pinky out. Don't you? Do you agree or?
Sure.
Sure. All right then. Now we're gonna go around the world. Not around the world. To the next part of the world. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Brazil. All right. I wish that was the other one. Brazil. Why don't you tell us what this is? Since I messed up on the word last time.
I'm not going to even try pronouncing it. I'm going to let you do it.
Actually, I was told it was pronounced Chingu.
Yeah, I don't say stuff like that because I'm from South Texas.
Chingu, it's a black beer, imported from Brazil. Yeah, it doesn't say what brewery it's from, but Chingu, black beer. Can I hit your glass, please, sir? Thank you very much. And it was a twist top. Look at that, though. That is a very black beer. I wonder if you'll enjoy that or not. You do like darker beers.
Very dark. Can't see through it.
Yeah. But I imagine, I mean, it sounds like this is supposed to be when I was talking to the person who was selling it to me, that was supposed to be one of the more popular beers in Brazil. So let's give it a smell test.
Oh, like the more popular beers in the United States. So
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Brazil does it better than the United States for their big brands. So let's find out. Let's go smell.
you know that there's basically 2 big brands these days.
Which are? That one and the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a clinky, drinky, and cheers. Is it just me or does that taste like kind of tastes like a big brand's version of a black beer?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's just not. For being so dark, it's deceptively light on the texture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is interesting. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's one of those, if you want to be cultured and give a friend a new beer, that think, oh, it's from Brazil, it's gonna be awesome. It is good beer. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
So do you want to continue on our tour?
Sure.
You should put like a plane in the background, like with the map, and goes like they do in Indiana Jones. And does the dot 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 dash 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 dash. Okay. All right, and the last beer. Why don't you tell us what that is?
This is Birra Moretti.
Come on, man. Give me the real thing.
Qualità
Come on.
a tradizione.
Do I have to tell you how to do Italian? Tell me what it is in your Italian accent.
Accent.
Give it your best shot. Your best
Piero
shot.
Moretti. Qualità e qualità e tradizioni.
That was actually, I'm pretty impressed. Reminds me of what is it? The Brad Pitt movie where they're killing Nazis. And it's like
Nazis.
you speak first best Italian, I speak second best. So, anyway, give me my Moretti beer. I've actually had some Moretti's before when I used to do fine dining serving when I was a server. And Moretti was one of the more popular beers that we served there.
This is a lager. I wonder what part of Italy it's from. I'd imagine up towards the north where they've got the caves and the more lager.
Friendly areas?
Yes.
That makes sense. Wow, okay, I learned a little bit there. Let's give it a little smell test. Smells like a traditional lager.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a clinky, drinky, and cheers. Tastes like a traditional lager. Nothing fancy about it or anything like that. It's a good solid lager. It's a little bit lighter than I think we like here on Beer Bros, but it's still a pretty good beer.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, what did you think about the travel in the world and free beers? Not as impressed as other beers we've had before? It's okay. You can tell. I just saw next to each other in the case Germany, Italy, and Brazil, and I was like, this is gonna be great for the World Cup, and it would have been because I think Germany played Brazil and Italy was Italy didn't do so great, but I thought it was gonna be a good themed show, but they didn't really impress me as much as I wanted.
No, I think especially with the Brazilian and the Italian, you're going to get more into the big beers of the individual countries as opposed to the craft beers that are starting to develop.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm at least one beer left, and Germany wins again. Germany is going to be Chris's beer of the day. Or Chris's beer of the World Cup. You better put a cross through it and then put World Cup in December. Anyway, so that leaves Franz and Connor Weiss beer, Natur Trube Premium Hefeweiss beer.
Oh, come on, do it with your real German
That was as close as I can get right there. So thank you guys very much for joining us today. I'm going to take another sip of this. Why don't you tell them what to do down below?
This is a family show.
I meant like, comment, subscribe right around that area.
Unless they're on mobile.
If it's on mobile, then you get to a PC and give us that YouTube money. All third of a cent that we're going to make off of this video. So thank you guys very much for joining us on another exciting episode of Beer Bros. Join us next time when we eat a horse. No? No horses? Maybe turkey? No, that was last year? Or last week?
Month.
Alright, well, thank you guys for joining us, and come and see us next time. Beer Bros out. And you can edit that out, that crappy part. And now we have to have an outro of some sorts. Something about pickles or whatever. And I guess no outro this week. Do you have anything?